Hi, I'm here today to tell you about SplitWin. SplitWin is a fun user engagement experience that subtly integrates entertainment, polling, and advertising on small mobile form factors. To users, SplitWin is an entertaining polling app on which they win promotional offers. To advertisers, SplitWin is a medium that finally enables advertising on small form factors such as wearable computers and fitness devices, with an unprecedented level of ad targeting precision. We'll be covering each of the underpinnings that combine to create the SplitWin experience and ecosystem. SplitWin is an entertaining, curated polling game, compatible with tiny form factors, with a seamless offline experience, and with smoothly blended interstitial ads that support advertiser-defined targeting variables. Users are easily drawn to a fun time waster that is easily accessible on mobile devices or wearables. There is no registration questionnaire or login, just open and swipe. The binary polling queries are called splits, and they're seriously funny. Over time, the splits become more relevant and fun for each user. Mobile apps such as Tinder have proven the addictiveness of left-right swiping. SplitWin prompts users to swipe on binary queries, which are mostly whimsical, but occasionally include branding and data collection. Interleaved with the whimsical splits is an occasional data collection or a branding split. These are also fun and targeted so as to be relevant to the user. The advertising splits are interstitials within the single split stream and are easily dismissed with a swipe. SplitWin's goal is to be a highly accessible go-to time filler for millions of users during their subway rides, at traffic stops, at the gym, and other interludes. SplitWin is always ready and available, even when offline or on non-networked fitness devices. The origin of most splits is our network of content people and social network participants competing to author the most funny, compelling, and informative splits. Think TMZ. By swiping on SplitWin, users are surfing the zeitgeist and staying abreast of the latest cultural memes. The interleaved splits come from our network of advertisers. These are storyboarded ad campaigns that are interleaved into the whimsical split stream. A user only sees an occasional advertising split. Behind the scenes, though, is a stateful machine learner that captures the user's responses into advertiser-defined targeting variables and implements custom flow control over these variables. Let's look at the authoring engine. A single split is created the same way, whether it is for entertainment or as part of an ad campaign. There are 1 or 2 images, a short text prompt, and 2 pieces of text for the left and right responses. That's easy enough. A split may have a single image asking the user a question about it, or it may have 2 images, with each image being associated with one of the responses. The 2 pieces of text for the response options may be drawn as buttons or swipe areas depending on where the split is rendered. If the split is part of an ad campaign, the author then associates actions to be taken for a user's left or right swipe. In this simple example, the user is directly asked whether they like coffee. The advertiser has defined this custom variable called AU likes coffee to capture the user's response numerically. The advertising split is part of a storyboarded campaign. The next split of this campaign determines if the user is already one of the advertiser's customers. The next split will infer information about the user's income. The ad campaign may include flow control in the form of branching logic. Here, the advertiser wishes to target coffee drinkers who are not yet his customers and who have high income. To do this, the advertiser defines this logic gate, which is a Boolean expression over their custom variables. The Boolean expression evaluates to true for the advertiser's chosen demographic and false otherwise. The true side of the logic gate may lead to offers, coupons, or other content. The false side terminates the campaign. The splits and logic gates of the ad campaign are storyboarded. SplitWin's authoring engine presents it as a graphical program with splits for branding and data capture and logic gates for flow control. The splits of an ad campaign will be interleaved with a user's other content. A given user will view the splits of this campaign in the designated order. Therefore, each user has a position within each ad campaign. Many ad campaigns and other splits are mixed into the user's split stream. Each time a user responds to an advertising split, their response is captured, and their position with respect to that ad campaign advances. Now let's talk about the types of variables that advertisers can work with. In the earlier example, we saw a variable called AU likes coffee, which captured the user's affinity for coffee. The AU stands for account user. What this means is that the variable will be associated with a single user and will be shared between all ad campaigns of the advertiser's account. This advertiser may have multiple ad campaigns running concurrently, so it will be useful to reuse information captured by a split from one of the ad campaigns with another ad campaign. Account user is the most common type of SplitWin variable. Here are all of the variable types. Let's talk about each one. A campaign user, or CU variable, is associated with a user and just a single ad campaign. This type of variable may, for example, capture the number of times a user has seen the campaign. A campaign, or C variable, is associated with all users of a single campaign. For example, it may count the number of users who have seen the campaign or the number of offers made by the campaign. An account, or A variable, is associated with all campaigns in an advertiser's account and all users. For example, it may count the number of users who like coffee as determined by all campaigns in the account. Those four variable types are custom, advertiser-defined variables. An advertiser defines a custom variable for capturing an aspect or sentiment of a user that is highly specific to the advertiser's market. Finally, there are two variable types that are provided by the system on a read-only basis. An advertiser's campaign may make use of these variables in branching logic, but cannot update them. The global user, or GU, variable gives you information about the user that has been captured or inferred by SplitWin. For example, the GU inferred age variable gives SplitWin's inference about the user's age. The GU inferred maleness variable gives SplitWin's inferred confidence that the user is male. The GU zip code variable gives the user's zip code. There is also the system, or sys variable type, which gives you general contextual information not associated with any user. For example, the sys day of week variable gives the day of the week, allowing you to target an offer on specific days. The sys local weather variable gives the weather at the user's current location. This rich set of system-provided and custom-defined variables gives advertisers broad insight and power to target highly specific demographics. A SplitWin ad campaign is a graphical program allowing non-technical advertisers to intuitively design custom data capture and targeting around a chosen demographic. In addition to flow control, the variables are also returned in SplitWin's automated reports, giving advertisers insights about their campaign's performance and demographics and psychographics of captured users. Now let's talk about SplitWin's seamless offline experience. SplitWin is compatible with mobile devices that are frequently offline. It can even execute on a non-networked fitness device, which is only connected at charging time. Splits are such small, low-resolution content that a whole day's worth of streaming can be cached in the SplitWin mobile app. The app captures variable updates on behalf of campaigns and plays them back to the SplitWin service at reconnect time. SplitWin's playback engine includes features to improve the relevance of user data for advertisers. A major source of frustration for advertisers is partial or noisy data that obscures the actual statistics related to their target demographic. The SplitWin playback engine, in addition to capturing user responses, also captures response speed and each user's tendency to prefer left or right swipe. A response that was too quick for the user to have contemplated the split query is ignored. For a user that enjoys viewing splits but is mindlessly swiping in one direction or randomly, SplitWin identifies that as a noisy user. SplitWin even offers insight into a user's response behavior in the form of two global user variables. These give each user's average response speed and propensity to swipe in a single direction. In order to capture general bias for left or right response, SplitWin may randomly switch the options of an advertisement split query. A good split for data capture allows for the two options to appear in either order, allowing for response statistics to be normalized for left-right preference. Thanks for exploring SplitWin, an ecosystem of users, content creators, and advertisers. SplitWin opens up new opportunities for entertainment and promotion in today's mobile world.